Good morning. So today, these are my thoughts. These are my morning thoughts. What if your afterthoughts, like, oh, I should have done that, actually become your subconscious thoughts and your automatic behaviors? How would that change the way you live? Digging deep into creating better habits for myself. And from the book I'm reading by James Clear, Atomic Habits, it talks about how basically every time you do something, the thing that you said you're going to do, the habit that you said you're going to do, you kind of cast a vote for your new identity, right? And so like when something becomes your new identity, it's just a part of your fabric, who you are, what you do. And there's not this like constant like pull or push to do it. It's just who you become. So I don't know if I've said this here, but I forgot. It's like 70% or something that a rocket ship uses to launch. And so like you have to remember that when you're starting something new, it takes a lot of energy at the very beginning, especially when it's something that you don't typically do. It's the thought to remember, the thought to be mindful, the awareness, all these things come into play, and it really takes a toll on your mind and your energy. So it's hard. But once you continue to do the things over and over and over again, it becomes a habit. And honestly, it's an unconscious thought, and it's just what you do. And so I would just encourage you to think about how life would change if you started to do all the things you say you want to do, and it just becomes this habitual thing. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever done it where you get in the car and you're planning on going somewhere and you end up in a different place because your mind is like, this is where we go, this is how we turn. And you're like, wait, I'm not trying to go to work, I'm trying to go to the baseball fields. But it's just the way our bodies work. So how would life be different if your afterthoughts became your unconscious thoughts and your automatic behaviors? And I was thinking about this today too. It's the whole rock, sand, and pebbles thing. And I think so often we start our day off by pouring all the sand in our jar. I'm just going to say I become really engaged in scrolling on social media, checking my emails, just getting into things that aren't really serving me. And then I'm like, oh crap, I've got to take care of my daily devotional. I've got to get my walk in. I've got to make sure my meals are prepped. And then I try to shove all these giant rocks into this jar that's filled with sand, and I get frustrated, right? So instead of focusing on all the little things that honestly don't really matter, all the fine minutia, the stuff, actually, it's not the details that I'm talking about, but it's the wasted time. It's the time and energy that's not valuable to moving the needle forward. So what if you let go of all of that and focused on those big things first? Like for me, that means not getting on social media first thing in the morning. Even if I'm like, oh, I'm just going to check to see, that I'm going to check to see turns into 15, 30 minutes. Y'all, it is ridiculous. And for some reason, I can't just set it down. So it just works for me to stay away from it. So instead, I get up, I get my walk on, sometimes in the house, sometimes outside. I listen to some sort of podcast, something that's uplifting, something that helps me learn, grow, stretch my mind. I usually take notes on it afterwards. Then I make my coffee, I do my stretching, I eat my breakfast, I do my devotional. And that's how I start my day. That is taking care of the big rocks first, because that's setting the tone. And then later on in the day, I'll check social media. I'll check, emails, but I'll do it on my time, not this just automatic, this is what I'm going to do. So just bringing awareness to your actions and mindfulness to where you're spending your time and energy, taking care of the big rocks first, and really doing the things that make your, oh shoot, I should have done that, actions into your just automatic actions. And this even works with food. Taking care of getting your vegetables in, getting your lean meats, good fats, fruits in before you start trickling in all the treats and the things that you eat sometimes. Just taking care of those big things first will make all the little things fit so much better. So, and it'll help with your mindset a lot too. Anyways, that is my morning thoughts. I will talk to you later.